If anybody else needs to go to the other room, just let me know, and I will deal with that as I need to.
All right, guys. So everybody, Ray position goes, sir. So come and touch, guys. Go, sir. You guys have a buddy there with you. Turn face your buddy, parents, eyes in their eyes. Curse bow, say thank you.
Thank you.
Turn
You're
face this way, guys. Ray bow said, be my best.
Be my best, sir.
And Ray position goes, sir.
Sir.
Student creed. So I will develop myself in a positive manner and avoid anything that could reduce my mental growth or physical health. I will develop self-discipline in order to bring out the best in myself and others. I will use my common sense before self-defense and never be abusive or offensive. This is a black belt school. We are dedicated. We are motivated. We're on the quest for your best. Step out, horse stance, guys. Go, hey-ya!
Yeah.
All right, guys. 10 solid punches, raise that, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hey-ya! Both hands back, raise, star block set.
Star block set, sir.
Go. Up, in, out, touch, down, back, push down. Left hand and go. Up, in, out, touch, down, back, push down. Both hands, guys, ready, and go. Up, in, out, touch, down, back, push down. Excellent job, guys. And Ray position goes, sir. All right. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves warmed up here really fast, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off. We're going to have our hands up. Okay, all I want you guys to do is you're going to come from here, step forward, right foot, step back, step forward, left foot, step back. That's all we're going to do. So just work that for about, we're going to do about 20 seconds of these. It's not going to be too hard. Now, big thing here, try not to bounce up and down where we do. So keep it loaded and leveled. All right, guys, ready, set, and go. So right, left, right. So just getting.
Brady, nice job saying level, man.
Charlie, you've got super fast feet. Brandon's crazy focused.
You got it. Hands are up, elbows in tight.
Sync with it.
Good, guys. You got 5 seconds. And time.
Working hard.
All right, so now this time, as you do, so you step in your right, you're going to come right here, go right hand, left hand reverse punch. Then you're going to slide back and do the same thing, go left, right now. So now the foot you step with, punch with that hand first, follow up with a reverse punch. So you get 20 seconds of these. Good rotation, good balance, guys. Ready, set, and go. So pop, pop.
Miss Rebecca's being super quick with her punches.
Mr. Nate,
There you go. Still
focus.
Still committed to that reverse punch. Nice, Jeff.
Zion's putting in some power.
3 seconds, guys. And time.
Hard.
All right, so now we're going to add on to this a little bit. So now before we take our step, we're going to go ahead and get their attention. So we're going to make it kick, backwards, reverse punch, reset. Kick, backwards, reverse punch, and reset. All right, ready, set, and go. So we're going to go kick, pop, pop. Kick, pop, pop. There we go, nice.
Popping out some nice reps.
Do remember you are warming up, so you don't have to kick crazy high. Loving the hands up, jack, jack.
Ryan, nice power.
Lila's got some awesome kicks.
2 seconds. And time. Awesome work, guys. All right, now feel a little bit more shoulders apart. Down to the center, you're going to stretch it out. Now, one of the things we're talking about this week, guys, we've been talking about our focus this whole month. Last week, we talked about keeping your eyes on your prize, focusing with your eyes. This week, we're kind of talking about focusing with your mind. And the kind of saying we're going to use this week is where your focus goes, your energy flows. All right, so going to the right, which you guys, if you think about it, if I'm in karate class thinking about a video game or pizza or whatever, am I going to really do my best karate?
No, sir.
Go to your left. If you're at school thinking about video games, karate, or whatever else, are you really going to do your best schoolwork?
No, sir.
So it's about really putting your mind at the right thing. And there's even a story that we talked about with this that should be on Facebook, I believe. Stretch out some more, go down to the center, where the archery instructor is about to teach his archery students, a new thing, and he has them cover his eyes with cloth, and then he shoots at the target. And when he takes his blindfold off, his arrow's nowhere in the target. Going to the right, and he looks, and the students are kind of disappointed because he missed the target. And so they were kind of like, hey, we thought you were going to show us something kind of cool about how to shoot with your eyes shut. And it's like, no, I was really kind of showing you that if you don't have a target, you're going to be kind of directionless. You don't know where you're going. So being able to just know what your target is and staying conscious on that really helps you get there. Go to your left. You know, same thing is, like if we're doing our self-defense 1 steps today, right? If we're just doing the moves to do the moves, while that helps you remember it, but does that make you more like a black belt? Is that going to give you the performance you want? Is that going to give you great self-defense skills so if something did happen, you could protect yourself? So kind of think about that same kind of mental focus to add that extra level in there. Even though you may have done it 1,000 times, you know, how could you make it more like a black belt? Keeping that focus on there. All right, guys, good. And everybody up on your feet. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off really quick, guys. Just give you guys a quick reminder. We are going to be doing traditional 9 and 10 first. And then once we get done with 9 and 10, the all non-junior black belt kids and adult brown belt, one stripe brown belts and down are going to be going to the breakout room with Mr. Justin and I, and Mr. Jeff and Mr. Alicia will be staying here in the main room, and they're going to be running all the higher rank guys, reviewing, I believe it's fighting 1 through 8, and then also running through 9 and up from there on the fighting side. So that's kind of what we got on today. Also, if you go with me, you're also going to get to do some sparring drills. So and whole challenge for sparring drills today is going to be, you know, how to deal with a much longer attacker. So how to compensate for that lack of range. All right, so you can get on them. All right, so first thing we'll do is start, so hands are up, traditional 9. So what we're going to do is drop our hands. Left foot's going to step, right arrow block, left punch. Right hand comes on top, shifts through into your front stance, knee strike, step out horse stance, and aya. So I got to say, one of the things I really love is how you guys do focus on the move. So I know you guys know what we're doing, but I love how I see you guys staying with me, not getting ahead of me, so you can do each move at your best. So that's awesome focus. All right, so 2 more times, traditional 9. Ready, set, and go. Aya.
Alex, nice power.
All right, 1 more time, guys. Ready, set, and go. Awesome.
China, good control.
Looking very sharp. All right, now traditional 10. So we're going to drop our hands. So now your right foot's going to step in. You're going to do a right knife hand strike, left block. You're going to let your back knee turn out a little bit and bend a little bit. Now you're going to lock that back leg into a solid front stance. Inverted punch as you grab the head, kia. All right, so again, traditional 10. All right, and go. Aya.
Nice rotation, Zion.
1 more time, guys. Ready, set, and traditional 10.
Traditional 10.
Ready, set, and go.
Dakota, that was super strong.
Excellent job. All right, guys. So that was going to be our quick review of new stuff. And then I believe now we should be ready to jump into the breakout rooms. All right. All right. So if you're going to breakout rooms, you should go ahead and hit the
Room should be open.
And
Everybody need to be added to the breakout room. I know some people added in later. Baker boys. Looks like, let me see if I can grab you guys.
Yeah, I don't understand. I had a hard time thinking of the heads and go get it like that. I just have so many times. So I pay my attention.
I'm slowly trying. There we go. Assign to breakout. Boom. Anybody else need to go to breakout? Bakers, I think I just gave you your stuff.
Oh, Nathan's raising his hand, and Dakota Burns is raising his hand. So is Arya, Patel, and Colin. They should all be on the
Arya.
top screen.
Colin. Who else did you say first?
Dakota
Nathan Dong.
Burns and Nathan Dong. So is Cal.
Alan Peel. And,
Cal Peel.
Yep. Emily Stoltz doesn't have a picture up, but she needs to go as well.
Archana needs to go.
All right. I get everybody? I don't see anybody else. Cool.
All right, Dakota and Emily, make sure you guys head on over to the breakout room.
Yeah, they're assigned there.
And Jonathan Edwards, he just picked up Showdown Hole 1.
Okay, so he'll be learning. So just, is breakout better for him?
Probably, yes, sir.
All right, cool. There's your, you got an option to go there, Jonathan. I think it's everybody then.
Cool, cool. Excellent. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
That went good.
Worked on fighting 1 through 8 review, and then we focused on 11, 12, and 13. So we're going to blast through 1 through 8 again, and then we'll move over to 9 and up. Hey, Mr. J, could you spotlight my video, sir? All right, so fighting 1 through 8, you guys should know most of these. We're going to push through them fairly quickly. All right, so ready position, fighting 1. Remember, we step back, upper block, eyes, face, or throat, depending on the glasses, right? Knife hand, knee strike, drop the elbow. All right, let's go together. Here we go. Fighting 1, ready, and go. Block, eyes, throat, grab, knee, and elbow. Fantastic. All right, fighting 2 starts the same way. So we step back, block, eyes, step through, elbow, elbow, re-grab and reposition, other elbow and hammer fist for the ki. Here we go, fight 2. Ready, hands drop and go. Block, eyes, elbow, elbow, turn, elbow, hammer. Fantastic. All right, fighting 3. Fighting 3, we're gonna step out. We're gonna step out, outer block, clear the hand, side kick at the knee, back fist reverse punch.
Right,
and
meditation.
fighting 3, and go. Block, clear, kick, back punch.
Robert, that had a lot of power, sir.
Fantastic work, guys. All right, fighting 4. Fighting 4 is coming at the head again. We're going to step back. As we do, step back, block, immediately return with that kick, back fist reverse punch. All right, it looks a whole lot like traditional 2, you guys know, but as soon as we get back there, bang, come right back in. Here we go. Fighting 4, and go. Punch.
Rebecca, that was super speedy, ma'am.
Fantastic work, guys. All right, so fighting 5. Fighting 5, we're going to step back, block, 3 punches, 1, 2, 3. Grab and whip through, roundhouse kick, ki. All right, here we go. Fighting 5, ready, and go. Block, pull through, kick. Super job.
Jason, that was super solid, sir.
All right, fighting 6, a punch comes in, step back, block, immediate palm heel strike. Crash in on the collarbone. Step deep, reap the leg, and follow through punch ki. Here we go.
Control, sir.
Fighting 6, ready, and go. Bang, crash, step deep, reap, and finish.
Oh, good focus.
All right, fighting 7. Fighting 7, they're coming in, poking at us. We start with the inner crescent kick, slide up side kick, finish with your punches. Good work.
Beautiful.
All right, here we go. Fighting 7, ready, and go. Crescent, side, back punch. All right, fighting 8 is going to be the other crescent kick. So we're going to go outside, then round. Here we go. Fighting 8. And we go. Outer crescent, roundhouse, follow with the back fist punch. Here we go. Ready? Fighting 8. And go. Kick. Kick. Yeah.
Hunter, that was beautiful, sir.
Fantastic work. All right, so that was 1 through 8 rather quickly. All right, just as a quick warm-up / review. All right, now let's jump into, hey, Mr. J, Ryland Dees.
Oh, I think he just left.
He just left. Okay, I just happened to see him on the screen. All right, fighting 9. Fighting 9, we're going to step back. It's coming in up high. All right, we're going to step back and block. And we're going to follow, we're going to 3 palm heel strikes, kind of like we did on 5. All right, we're going to step back, block, 1, 2, 3. As soon as we do, we're going to snake down the arm. Come towards me, right? Overhead. Boom, I'm coming out. I blocked wrong. Here, go ahead, block or step, bang. We go 1, 2, 3, palm heel. Now I'm going to slide down the arm to get to the neck. Turn and face this way. All right. So I block here. I step back left, block with the right. 1, 2, 3. Slide in, get to the neck. I want to take my left hand. I want to push her off balance. I want to get her balance taken away right there. All right. Let me shift the angle a little bit so you can see where we're at. All right. Now I'm going to take the leg that's closest to her, and I'm just going to put my knee right where my foot is. All right. I've got this. If I don't want to go to the ground, I can finish the choke from right here. Katie's going to tap out so she doesn't pass out. On the other hand, I can take this leg that's closest to her, put it on the ground and collapse her down right in front of me. And now I can finish the choke and she's going to tap out. That choke you can finish from standing or from dropping down. The key is to make sure you're going straight down, not backwards. If I've got somebody bigger than me, or if Katie was trying to choke me, the reality is if I start to go backwards at all, she can push. And once she pushes, now I'm on my back and it's a ground game. I like my odds with Katie. I don't always like my odds. So I want to go straight down. All right, so let's do that together. Well, when we start out, you're going to step back with your left, block, 3 palm heel strikes. Take your right arm, snake down the arm. As you step behind, take your left hand, push in on their belt, push away from you to take the balance. All right, you have control of them. You can finish your choke from here, or you can drop. The full technique is going down. Considering the floor you have right now, you may want to finish the choke from there. Totally cool. All right, that's fighting 9. Do that 3 more times. Ready? And go. Block, palms, slide in, take their balance, set your choke and drop in and finish it out.
Good job, Xander.
Fantastic. 2 more times. Ready? And go. Block, palms, slide in, take the balance, and drop them in.
Josh.
Good job. 1 more time on your own. Ready? And go. Palms, slide in, take the balance.
Beautiful.
Looking good, guys. Very nice. All right, fighting 10. We're going to step back for the same type of block. She's coming in, overhead strike, hammer fist. All right, I'm going to step back and block. Switch your feet. All right, I want to step back and block. Scoot up a little bit. From there, I'm going to step forward with my right foot. And as I do, I want to bend her arm backwards. I'm going to take my right hand. I'm going to come right up beside her and create an X with my own hands. All right, the idea here is turn this way so I don't rip your shoulder off. All right, the idea is I want to use my hands as leverage on Katie. Now, if I'm working with a partner I like and I have a nice floor, I take another step to finish the throw. I take her backwards where she can fall. I take her back, I pin the arm, and I punch to finish it off. All right, let's practice that together. All right, so fighting 10, she comes in, step back and block. Now as I step in, I'm going to collapse her arm backwards, make an X with my own hands, and I step forward. And I can throw Katie to the ground, pull my hand out, pin her arm in and punch.
Right.
All right.
It was wonderful.
And again, facing this cameras, ready? And 1, step back block. Step in as you collapse their arm, make your X, and step forward to finish your throw, working nicely with your partner.
Keeping your arms tight, ma'am.
Fantastic. All right, 2 more times, ready? Fighting 10, and go. Block, collapse in, snake the arm up and over, and step through to finish your throw.
Ava, that was beautiful, ma'am.
Ready? Last set.
Best set, sir.
And go. Block, snake in, and step through for the throw.
Owen, awesome control.
So a couple things to remember on that throw really quick. After I collapse Katie's arm in, if I've got her way out here, she's actually not in a bad spot, or at least not as bad. On the other hand, if I put her elbow in close to me where I'm in control of it with my body, now she has to fight not just my arms, but she has to fight my body too. Let's do it this way, right? So if I crash, you block, you step in, and you collapse. Now, if she doesn't pull my elbow down into at least inside of her shoulder, out here, I'm bigger than her and I can fight with her. If she pulls, no, keep your hands there. If she pulls that elbow in right here, come close so they can see. If she gets this elbow in close where it's inside of her shoulder, now I have to fight her whole body. And if she takes my balance and moves forward, she's in a way better position. All right, thank you, ma'am. So keep that in mind, keep that tight as you step through for your throw. All right, fighting 11. We hit this one pretty solid a couple weeks ago. All right, somebody's coming in to stab us in the belly, and we're gonna move to the outside. All right, so we're gonna move to the outside. So we're gonna step in with our block and we're gonna shade off to the side. We're gonna step in, parry, and as we parry, we're gonna slide down, right? Thumb alongside the hands as we go across the top, slide down, hands come together to grab. Come back in with the butterfly grip. Use this hand so everybody can see. Bang, I get this. I come back here. Now I take my front foot that I stepped in with. Your left foot, you're gonna step away as you take them to the ground. Finish with your arm bar that you would for 7 from the side from a standing position, right? You're gonna stay upright and finish. All right, let's do that a few times in the air, like 3, right? Fighting 11. So 1, we step in and parry, slide down. 2, take their hand back toward them, butterfly grip on their wrist. 3, pull away, take them to the ground. 4, straighten them up, step across the neck, and finish your arm bar.
Miss
All right,
Julie,
2 more times, ready? Fighting 11. 1, step and parry. 2, take it in. 3, step away, take them down. 4, straighten them up, and finish your arm bar.
Okay.
All right, one more time. Ready? Fighting 11. And go. Step and parry. 2, take it in. 3, take them down. And 4, finish the arm bar.
Lila, that was fabulous.
Good work. All right. Fighting 12. Fighting 12 works off of same type of attack, except we're going to go to the inside. We like to go to the outside when we can. We don't always have the option. All right. So this time, as we step in, we're going to shade. Punch with that side so they can see what happens. I want to get to the inside, and I'm going to frog that bicep as hard as I can. Make her lose feeling in that arm for a minute. All right. So come to the other side. Right. I come to this side. Bang. It's an outer block and a punch right in the bicep. I slide over the top, get control of the wrist. And the key here, I take her elbow and put my elbow on my hip. Now from there, this hand that was helping to control the wrist slides down, replaces on the elbow. Again, I step away to take her off balance and take her to the ground. All right, let's do that again. Ready? So fighting 12, 1, the attack comes in, we step off line, boom, punch right in the middle of that bicep. 2, we shift over to take control. We have the wrist and we have the elbow to the hip. Key piece of control. 3, slide down to replace with the hand. 4, step away, take them down to the ground. So on the ground, take your knee, place it on the back of their elbow. Nice little pressure point back there. Lots of nerves. Good place to make them squeal. All right, so just 3 more times in the air. Ready? Fighting 12. So 1, we step in, block and punch. 2, gain control, pull the elbow to the hip. 3, slide your left hand down to replace on their arm. 4, step away and take them to the ground. All right, and again, fighting 12, and go. 1, block punch. 2, over the top and control. 3, replace. 4, step away and pull. All right, one more time, fighting 12. Ready? And go. Block punch. Over the top. Control. Replace.
Nathan.
away and takes them down. Here real quick. So once Katie has control of me, right, she's got her elbow and she's pulled me into place. As she takes this leg as closest to me, right, she takes this leg as closest to me and steps away, and she steps away behind you, that direction, and takes this over her head. Now from there, when she wants to put me on the ground, that hand should be on my elbow. When she wants to put me on the ground, I'm bigger than her. How does she get me on the ground? She pulls that way on with the wrist, and she pushes down on that elbow, and she uses it like a broom. Let me see your arm. All right. If I decide that Katie is my broom, she goes wherever I want her to, and she can do it to me. All right. I'm way bigger, but she gets me here. She gets my wrist up higher than my arm, and she just uses me like a broom. And I don't have much choice in the matter. So that's fighting 12. Keep that in mind. All right, fighting 13. We did this one last time too, a couple weeks ago. So as the strike comes in, we're going to step and block, palm up. All right, the knife is coming overhead, so we're going to step and block. Remember, we said that the biggest thing, if I'm starting here and the center of my body is on this line, when I step to block, I want to be off of that line. All right, so fighting 13, 1, we step and block. 2, take that front hand, catching the inside the elbow, and redirect it down. This hand. All right, so she comes in, I step off line and block, I catch the elbow, and I redirect the blade or the punch.
Just like that.
All right, here we go. Fighting 13, ready? And go. Step in and off line, pop the elbow, and redirect underneath.
Scott, that was excellent.
Ready? Fighting 13, and go. Step in, block, pop, and
Lexi, that looks super sharp.
And one more time. Fighting 13, ready? And go. Step off line, block, pop.
Hunter, good job rotating your hips into that, sir.
Very nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more we're going to squeeze in. Fighting 14. All right, so it's the same type of attack. The same type of attack. The knife is coming in over the top. Use that right hand for me, please. All right, this time as I step, I'm going to step toward, but I'm stepping to the inside. So I'm going to use my right hand. She's striking with her right. I'm going to use my right up under her elbow, and my left is for insurance up here by the blade. But as I step, I don't want to be in between her feet, right? She goes to strike. Boom. I want to step behind her because I'm going to pivot underneath and pull this through. All right. It's way easier for her to do to me because she's shorter, but that's how it works, right? So she comes in to strike. I'm going to step and block this hand under the elbow. Super important. Step through and pull that arm with you. All right, here we go.
Super tight spin.
All together. Ready? Fighting 14. We step in under the elbow and block up by the wrist. Now we step through and pull that arm with us.
Robert, that looked crazy strong.
2 more times really quickly. Fighting 14. Ready? And go. Block, pull underneath, and pull through. Good
Wow,
job.
incredible focus, ma'am.
And fighting 14. Ready? And go. Block, pull, all the way through. That one's nice and fluid. Good job, Miss Lila. All right. I think we are out of time. My goodness, that goes fast. Okay. Miss Alicia, did you have anything you wanted to tell these guys?
One thing that I noticed a lot of is when we were working through all of your one steps, how much focus that you guys had, right? We're talking about focus all throughout this month, and this week we're really focusing on that mental focus. And it takes a ton of mental focus to make sure that you guys can get all the bits and pieces that are part of your one steps, right? And so that means that when I saw you guys working, I really saw that brain was turned on and making sure that you were blocking out all the other distractions that might have been happening to make sure that you guys could absolutely rock out and kill at your one step. So you guys just did a super, super solid job. I normally don't get to watch you guys. Normally I'm the one doing it with you guys. So it was awesome to be on the flip side and getting to see how awesome everybody did today. So it was this fun little treat for me. You guys did awesome.
Thanks, Miss Alicia. Like she said, you guys are working hard. That was a ton of stuff to get through in 20 minutes. And I know some of you have all of those already, and some of you have a few that you're like, oh, I'm not sure about that one just yet. It's okay. I saw you guys continuing to work, either trying to piece together ones you may not have all the way yet, and you may not be responsible for yet, or picking up one along the way just as a quick review while we were doing a newer one. So great job. When we were talking earlier about keep your eyes on the prize, right? It's keeping that mental focus. I know last week was keep your eyes on your prize, and this week was where focus goes, energy flows, but they're so closely related. And when we were talking earlier with another class, we were talking about pursuing excellence this month, right? And so we have to have a goal in mind, and we have to have that mental image of what that end goal looks like. Maybe for some of you, it's what is it going to look like when I get my black belt? For some of you, it's what's it going to look like when I get a Nidan or a Sandan, or maybe you've got bigger dreams than that. And if so, that's awesome. I hope I get to see you along the way in reaching those bigger goals. Maybe it's not a karate goal that you have set in mind, but you know that there's this big picture. You can already visualize in your head what it's going to look like to walk across a platform and get a diploma, or a hooding at a doctoral graduation, or something crazy. I mean, you guys, I know, have some pretty amazing goals. And so you got to have that mental image in your head, though. Where your focus is, that's where you're going to invest your time and your energy. So keep that in mind. Keep that mental image set on what you want to accomplish.
All right, we're good, Mr. Jeff. You can just wrap them up, I think. We're a little bit over time.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, right where you're at, everybody come to attention, please. All right, if you got family members nearby, turn, face them, courtesy bow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Turn back towards the front, formal bow. Did my best.
Did my best.
Focus position, end of class creed. Let's go. I'm a dedicated student of the martial arts, and I live by the principles of a black belt: modesty, courtesy, integrity, self-control, perseverance, and indomitable spirit. What kind of school is this?
Black belt school, sir.
What's our goal?
Black belt excellence, sir.
And 3 most powerful words. Here we go. Yes, 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 I can. Fantastic job, guys. It was a pleasure to get to work with you tonight.
Thank you, everybody. Great work.
Good job, everybody. You
See you
guys.
Wednesday.